Hello, beautiful. I am so happy that you are here today. We are talking all about why feminine energy women attract masculine energy men. All of my beautiful girls that are watching live, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. We are going to chat for a bit and then I will take all of your questions at the end. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that we're going to discuss is, why is this concept true? Why do feminine women attract masculine men? And then I'm going to teach you how to enhance your feminine energy so that you can start attracting these divine masculine men. So welcome in everyone, let's go ahead and get started. So if you are familiar with my channel, you've heard me talk about the concept of polarity. Polarity, you can think of it as two opposite ends of a magnet. You've probably seen me use this hand demonstration so many times. But two opposite ends of a magnet, they always attract. This is polarity. This is how you are when you're in your feminine energy. You attract that masculine energy. You two are drawn together. This is how you create that intimacy, the passion, the romance. You might hear some people say, our honeymoon stage has lasted forever in our relationship. It is because that couple has polarity, and you can have this too. Even if you're not in a relationship, or even if you are in a relationship and your man isn't in his masculine energy, that is okay. This video is going to help you no matter what. So if you are in your feminine energy as a woman, you will attract that masculine energy. You'll draw him to you. And why this video is so important is because in today's society, in our culture, a lot of us are out of our natural balance. A lot of us as women are operating in our masculine energy. So what do we attract as a result? A feminine man. We do not want to do this. This is not how it's going to feel the best for us. It's not going to give us that amazing romance and healthy relationship that we're looking for. And when you are in your masculine energy as a woman, what you are actually attracting deep down is a man in his wounded masculine energy. So you've probably heard that saying, well, you attract what you are. That is true. So if you are in your masculine energy as a woman, deep down what you actually have is wounded feminine energy. Meaning that the ability to show up fully in your feminine energy, there was something that probably happened in your childhood or something that happened later on in your life where it did not feel safe for you to be in your feminine energy. So then what happens is your feminine energy becomes wounded. And as a result, you attract that in the form of a partner. You attract a man with wounded masculine energy. So you can tell what level of your feminine energy you're at based on the partners that you are attracting. Something else that I wrote here is women that are in their masculine energy, when they are attracting these relationships where there's very feminine men, what happens is the men will not pursue them, they will not chase them. You as the woman feel like you're leading the relationship. This is not normal. This is not the relationship that is going to make you feel the best. As the feminine energy in the relationship, you get to have that man that pursues you, that leans in towards you, that provides and protects for you. This is what is natural. And this is why I'm making this video, so that you can switch and have that dynamic. Something else that I wrote here is when it comes to divine feminine energy women, these women who have fully embraced their feminine energy, and maybe it's you that's watching this right now, divine feminine energy women always attract divine masculine energy men. And the reason is, again, because you attract what you are, but also when you are in your divine feminine energy, meaning you've learned how to connect to your feminine energy, and you've also done some inner work, meaning therapy or going deeper and uncovering old trauma and wounds and healing so that you can show up as the fullest version of yourself. That is divine feminine energy. It's showing up fully, powerfully, healed, and feeling good in your body. You will be so unattracted to any man that does not have divine masculine energy. And as a divine feminine energy woman, when these wounded masculine energy men come into your life, you are going to repel them. It's not going to stick together. And what will happen is your nervous system, when you get into your divine feminine energy, will become relaxed. When your nervous system is relaxed, two things happen. Number one is you feel safe enough to open yourself up to a true masculine man. When you have wounded feminine energy, it can be scary. That idea of submitting to a man, it's so scary for so many people because they think, I can't trust men. That comes down to that wounded feminine energy. You have to heal that first so that you know it's okay to be able to trust men later. Another thing, that divine feminine energy really receives when her nervous system is relaxed is that she is repelled by anything that throws her nervous system off. And what I mean here is when she starts dating a man who causes her to feel anxious, or who is causing her to be out of balance and feel judged or feel disrespected in any way, she is going to be repelled by that. She's going to become uninterested and become very bored. This is the energy that you want. Any energy that's coming from the masculine that is not serving your divine feminine energy, you want to learn how to become repelled by that. And the way that you do that is shifting into your feminine energy to a point that it becomes natural. And the key in attracting these masculine energy men, it is to be in your feminine energy. There's nothing else that you need to do besides that. So now I'm going to share some tips on how you can enhance your feminine energy. Number one, how to enhance your feminine energy, what I wrote, is to learn how to feel good in your body. This is a huge misconception about feminine energy. Feminine energy, it's not about your appearance, it's not about how you dress, how you talk, it's about how you feel on the inside. The inside of your body is everything. And if you think about the way that God designed us, men love feeling what is on the inside of our body. That is why when I coach my girls, I'm a feminine energy coach as well. When I coach my girls and they're having problems in the relationship, I will say, speak from your body. He cannot hear you when you are speaking from masculine energy. Men want to know what's going on in your body. They crave that. They're around masculine energy all day. With you, it's special. With you, you have that gift. You can connect to your feminine energy and let him know everything that is going on internally. So how do you do this? You learn how to feel good in your body so that naturally it radiates out of you. And in my course, you'll hear me talk about this too, about raising your vibration. If you are unfamiliar with vibrations and frequencies, every living being has an energetic vibration. And you can think of it as a vibration that is either low, medium, or high. People who have a low vibration, they have no energy within them. These are feelings of anger and sadness and resentment and guilt and shame. When you have these feelings, they cause your vibration to be very low. It does not feel good to be around these people. They're full of negative emotions and you can feel it. When you shift into that high vibration, you become magnetic. This is the best thing that you can do if you want to feel good in your body. It is to learn how to raise your vibration. And I'll give you some tips in a minute to show you how to do that. Here's something that's really interesting. Let's say that two women appear in front of a man and he's trying to decide which one he likes better. Let's say that in the conventional beauty standard, one is rated a 5 physically and the other is rated a 10. And the 5 is full of feminine energy. She's full of life and excitement and passion, feels so good in her body. Whereas the 10, who is conventionally attractive, and I use those quotations because I do not believe with the conventional beauty standard. I believe the only true beauty standard is your energetic beauty. But anyways, the woman who is rated the 10 physically, if she has very little feminine energy, or she gives off very low vibrational negative emotions, that man is going to be way more attracted to the woman who is considered a 5, but full of feminine energy. The only true beauty standard that matters is your energetic beauty. No matter what you look like on the outside, someone is more attracted to a woman who is full of feminine energy. She radiates light and love and happiness. And the reason is it feels so good to be around this woman. It's not about what you look like. It is about how you feel on the inside. I highly recommend that you check out my course, Become Your Dream Woman and Master Your Feminine Energy, because I guide you in there on how to actually do these steps, to be in your feminine energy fully, to heal and to feel good inside. Some things that you can do in the meantime is to do things such as fuel your body with healthy, nutritious foods. This is going to make you have that glow. It's going to make you feel good because your body is happy. Your digestive system, your nervous system, your organs, they're all happy because you're nourishing your body. Something else that you can do to start feeling better is to only surround yourself with high vibrational people. The people that you surround yourself with, they very much determine how you feel on the inside. So anyone who is causing you to feel at that lower vibration that we talked about, time to get rid of them. You cannot have negative people in your life if you want to be in your feminine energy, because you have to feel good on the inside. Something else is practicing self-care. And when I say self-care, what I really mean is both inner and outer work. Inner work is when you do the work on the inside to heal your body, to heal through old trauma and wounds, push through limiting beliefs, really work to pull out that best version of yourself. That is inner work, and that is what my course contains. My course is at thefeminineglow.com if you want to join. Outer work is doing things such as grooming rituals, taking care of your physical health, taking care of your skin, your hair. Do these things so that you can feel good and look good at the same time. This is going to overall enhance your feminine energy, feeling good in your body. So the second tip that I have for you, this one is my absolute favorite. I tell this to every single girl that I coach. Dance. Move your body. And there's 3 very important reasons for why this is. The reason why I always encourage you to dance, to connect to your feminine energy, is so that you can actually connect to your body. Most of us girls are so disconnected from our bodies because we are either trying to work through old wounds and trauma, or we just are so in the masculine energy because of the way work and school is set up. What you want to do is learn how to bring fluidity back to your body. Feminine energy, it's all about fluidity. Fluidity, it's like liquid. When you can move very easily. The girls who are in their feminine energy have fluidity. Their body movements are very natural and they move like water. When you dance, you are able to do this. You're learning how to have more fluidity in your body. And you also learn how to go with the flow. That's what's so great about dancing. So the 3 reasons why this is so essential for your feminine energy. Number 1 is so that you can learn how to be comfortable with your sensual energy. Your sensual energy, if you've taken my course, you know exactly why this is important and how to really use it. But your sensual energy is what is going to guide your feminine energy. It is what is going to impact your relationships, your passions, your career, every part of your life. Your sensual energy takes it to a new level. You have to learn how to connect to that dark feminine energy, the part of you that feels good. Again, feminine energy, it's all about feeling good. You need that sensual energy. Sensual energy, it's not about hooking up with other men. It's not even about men. It's about your energy in your body and learning how to use it the most effectively. So that's number 1. Number 2 of why dancing is so important is because it helps you release old trauma that is sitting in your body. I think it's around 80% of our trauma and wounds sits in our hips. When you dance and you move your hips, you are learning how to release that old blocked emotion. The reason why this is so important, if you want to be in your divine feminine energy, the main block that might be holding you back is old emotions, old thought patterns, old triggers, old wounds. That energy literally sits in your hips. And the other reason why this is so important, that hip region is also where your sensual energy is. It's where that part of your body is. So if there's blocked emotion and trauma sitting there, your sensual energy, which guides your relationships, your career, your abundance in life, that is going to be blocked. It is so important to heal and release that. Just moving your hips is going to help you do this. Something else I should probably clarify, the type of dancing that is the best for you is going to be something where there's a lot of hip movement. The 3rd reason why dancing is so essential for you is it's going to help you overcome 2 of the biggest wounded feminine energy qualities, people pleasing and perfectionism. People pleasing. When you dance and you are trying to learn these new routines, you are going to mess up. You are not going to know what is coming ahead. You are going to probably look funny, look silly, and not know what you're doing. That's going to help you overcome people pleasing because you're not going to be showing up for approval. You're going to be dancing, having fun, being in your body, learning what this is like. When you are doing these steps and you're messing up and you don't know what's coming next, that is helping you overcome that perfectionism. And that is so healing for you. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to perform. You don't have to know the next step and have everything planned perfectly. This is literally breaking you out of any wounded feminine energy that comes with perfectionism. So dancing, I cannot recommend it enough. It is so good to help you be in your feminine energy. A bonus that I put here too, if you want to take this to a new level, something that I highly recommend you do is join a dance class. Salsa dancing, heels dancing, and especially being around these other women in their feminine energies, it's going to help take your feminine energy to a new level. So if you can be around other women who are also dancing, that's just a bonus tip for you. It would be really, really amazing to help you connect to your feminine energy even more. All right, the last step, and then I'm going to take some of your guys' questions. The last step to enhance your feminine energy: learn how to receive and allow yourself to do it. So if you have never seen my YouTube video, The Art of Receiving, I highly recommend that you watch it after this video. There's many reasons why learning how to receive is so important. Number one, it is going to bring that polarity to your life. Just like we talked about in the beginning, when you are in your feminine energy and you're leaning back, you're relaxed, you attract masculine energy to you. If you are constantly giving and searching and doing and planning, you are going to repel masculine energy and attract a feminine man. You don't want this. You want to learn how to lean back and learn to be comfortable receiving. And when I say receiving, I want to make it very clear you do this with gratitude, appreciation, and love, not the idea of I deserve this or I want this, I get to have this. It is appreciating everything that you are given and being open to receiving, being excited and loving and warm when you do get to receive. And something else that I put here too is one of the best things that you can do to learn how to receive. And I've talked about this in many, many videos before. Start with something small, such as allowing men to open up the doors for you. The reason why this is so powerful, when you allow other men to open up the doors for you everywhere you go, you are teaching yourself how to instantly switch into that feminine energy. And I've experimented with this over and over again. It always remains true. When I carry myself in that energy and I tell myself, I'm going to open up my own door, I'm so independent, I've got this, men will not open up the doors. When I switch to the feminine energy and I have that attitude of the gratitude and feeling good in my body, feeling so excited and grateful for the men that want to help and want to treat me well and be so respectful, men open up the doors. And it's an energy that you carry yourself with. You teach yourself how to do this. Everywhere you go from now on, do not touch a door handle when there is a man around. You are teaching yourself how to receive from the masculine energy. It's going to feel a little bit uncomfortable, but here's what I'm going to tell you that will help. If you feel any guilt around receiving or around carrying yourself as that woman who is able to receive, remind yourself every time you do not allow yourself to receive from masculine energy, you are taking away the opportunity for a man to feel good and be in his masculine energy. He gets to feel good, you get to feel good. This is how it works. So allow yourself to be respected and loved and cherished. Let men open up the doors for you wherever you go. And something else that I put here too is men, they can feel your energy. You don't even have to say it, it's nonverbal. So when you are walking and you're carrying yourself as that woman who, I love feeling good, I love receiving, I'm so excited being in my feminine energy, men can feel that and they want to race to open up the door for you just to get a little bit of that feminine energy that you are radiating. When they can feel that, it fills them up. So that is the mentality that you want to have. Try to be aware of where you are currently blocking yourself from receiving from masculine energy. And I'll give you an example to show you what I mean. When I was growing up, I'm the oldest of 4 siblings, so I have 2 younger brothers, 1 younger sister. My younger brothers are the best. They are just the best brothers ever. They're always trying to help me. They're always trying to do things for me. My youngest brother, he wants to be an engineer, so he's constantly building and fixing things. He would always offer to help me, and I would reject it. And it's because I thought, I'm the older sister, I help him, he doesn't do for me. And I was stripping my brothers the opportunity to feel good and to be in their masculine energies. The more that I shifted into my feminine energy, the more I was able to see clearly. They are looking to feel good, just like I'm looking to feel good. So try to see where are you blocking yourself and not allowing yourself to receive. And switch it. You have the opportunity to do it right now. I am here to let you know that. Sometimes we just need someone to be in front of us to kind of shake us up and say, this is what you get to do. This is how you become the most feminine energy woman. Allow yourself to receive. And then the 2 other points that I shared with you, which were to learn how to feel good in your body and learn how to dance. Learn how to move your body. I hope that you guys have loved these tips. Now I am going to chat with you for a bit and take some of your questions. Mars said, I've let myself go. Does that mean I have wounded feminine energy? So Mar, what I would say for you is it could be a sign of wounded feminine energy. I would try to find the point of where you let yourself go and why this happened. Because when you are in your feminine energy, you love and care enough for your body to treat it the best. Your body, it's that garden. You view it as sacred. You want to care for it. And what I would tell you, if we were sitting down and doing a coaching call right now, I would tell you to remember that that 8-year-old version of you, she is still inside you. She is asking you right now, please take care of me. Please love me. Please nurture me. Maybe you aren't doing it for yourself, but at least do it for that little girl. Take care of her. Invest in yourself the best that you can. She is asking for that help. You are always with your inner child. So I would see where the disconnect was, where you stopped taking care of yourself and you let yourself go. And then remember, your inner child is still in there. If you don't take care of her, nobody else will. Would you recommend staying away from splitting bills? Yes. If you want to be in your feminine energy and if you want to be in a relationship with polarity, I would not recommend doing 50-50. Do not split the bills unless you want to be with a man in his feminine energy. The reason for this, because there's a lot of confusion and questions about this. When you're in your feminine energy, you love and enjoy being provided for and being protected. If a man is not able to make you feel secure financially or even physically, if he's not able to provide food for you fully, how are you going to feel safe to rest in your feminine energy? You both are going to have to be in the masculine energy because he is not taking care of your basic needs. You have to go and instead take care of them yourself. So I don't recommend splitting the bill or doing 50-50. Stacy says that is why masculine and feminine balance is important. Your inner feminine needs to feel safe in the presence of your inner masculine. Yes, that is so good. Okay, Stacy, you've done some inner work, girl. Your inner feminine energy needs to feel safe in the presence of your inner masculine energy. Yes. If you keep seeing wounded masculine energy men showing up in your life, there is some wounded masculine energy inside you that you want to heal. So for example, if you keep attracting these guys they're just not loyal or they don't treat you well, they're disrespectful, your masculine energy is a reflection of that. So you want to heal your masculine energy. You want to feel safe, trusting your masculine energy to hold your feminine energy to feel safe, and then you will be able to attract healthy masculine men. I talk about this a lot in my course. Stacy, girl, you should definitely join my course. That would be amazing for you. Ooh, okay, so how can I be in my feminine energy at such a young age? There is no age limit or age requirement to being in your feminine energy. But of course, the older that you get, the more and the better you can explore it. So, okay, you're 15. Oh, girl, I love that you're here. That's so sweet. So, you're 15 years old. What I would do if I were you, learn what feels good for your body. Learn the types of friends that make you feel uplifted and amazing and beautiful, and learn what your passions are. Learn what your desires are. So whether that's around your career or places that you want to travel, places that you want to live, how you want to show up in your life, learn how to connect with your desires there. And try to see any triggers that are still popping up for you. Work to heal through that. You are in your feminine energy the most when you are healing, when you are growing. Girl, you're 15 and you are watching this, you are so far ahead. I love it. What if you don't have female friends? Is that bad? No, because no female friends is better than female friends who do not support you and have a low vibration. It is important, though, in my opinion, to have good quality female friends, even if that is just one girlfriend. So what I would do if I were you to start finding female friends is to put yourself in places where your passions and your desires come alive. Places where you can go and enjoy your hobby. Maybe a career that really aligns with who you are. Maybe something that reflects that health and wellness journey that you have. Maybe a high quality gym. See if you can go and meet girls there that are also working on leveling up themselves. What are some steps I should take after leaving a bad relationship? My girl, I'm so sorry that happened to you, and I am excited for this journey that you now get to go on. If I were you, getting out of a bad relationship, what I would do is close all of the doors to that relationship. Cut off any ties with mutual friends, family, no more checking up on social media. Anything that you were holding on to physically, pictures or things that they gave you, get rid of it, because you are still holding on to the relationship if you have any ties to that person. So that's step number one. Step number two, choose a level of your life to level up, to pour yourself into. So for me, when I went through a bad breakup, what I did was started my business. For me, starting the entrepreneurship journey was the area that I chose to level up because I was able to pour some of that anger and that sadness into something that was actually going to be productive and become really, really beautiful and turn into a great business. So find an area of your life to channel that energy into. And also allow yourself time to grieve. Allow yourself time to sit with your emotions, to cry, to journal, get it all out. Because it's better and easier to get it out now than to hold it in and it pops up in small spurts later. But I'm happy for you that you're out of that bad situation, girl. Can you describe how it feels to be in your feminine energy? I literally see the world differently. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a great question. If I could describe how it feels to be in feminine energy, excuse me, there's two things. Number one is I feel like a little kid. I feel free and alive and unjudged, so excited, so full of life. No limiting beliefs, no blocks, no hesitations, just full on excitement and freedom. And the second really huge quality that I feel in my feminine energy is goddess energy, confidence, sexiness, power, beauty. I feel that I radiate all of this. I feel so grounded in my body. I feel so connected to my desires. I see the world as being limitless, and I see my desires as being something so exciting and something so attainable. So that's how I would describe it feels to be in my feminine energy. Jess, why do you think it triggers me to see other women that are dressed provocative? Jess, two things here. Number one is it could be triggering you to say, let's embrace some of our dark feminine energy, because this is personally what happened for me. I had repressed my dark feminine energy for so long in my life and really looked down when other girls were dressed provocative. But later, once I connected to my dark feminine energy, I realized, wow, what a beautiful style they actually have. When I mean provocative, I mean sexy, not revealing everything, because I do not believe that's feminine energy. That's wounded feminine energy. See if there are any parts of your dark feminine energy that you are repressing and connect to those, because those girls are showing up and saying, hey, there's something in you that maybe is deep down that you want to pull up, and we're here to show you to pull it up. It's triggering you for a reason. Maybe you see yourself in these women, maybe you can see some pain of why they're revealing too much, and maybe that pain that you can see in them, maybe it's still hurtful for you. When people are triggering us, there's always something deeper. There's always something that they're showing us about themselves. So I would maybe journal and see what could be deep down that they're actually revealing to you. And then the last question that I'm going to take, Anastasia. Oh, girl, I love your name. That's so beautiful. Can you explain how it is possible to own a business while in your feminine energy? Any tips? Yes. Okay. I just explained this to one of my clients. So this is going to have to be a whole other video, how to own a business, but I will say that I have a lot of balance. So I give myself the space and time to be in my masculine energy when I need to, and then I also give myself the space and time to be in my feminine energy. I've set up my life to be very, very relaxed, where after I'm not in my work mode, I can go for walks, I can hang out with my family, with my friends, I can do things that align with my passions, so I have balance throughout the day. Oh my gosh, so many of you girls have been ordering from Solista Wear, ordering some pajamas and nightgowns. I really, really appreciate it, and I love that so much. My feminine energy created that business. I had the desire to do something along with fashion and also helping women be in their feminine energy. My masculine energy took the business over, said, let's find a manufacturer that can make these robes, let's set up the marketing, let's set up the business. So my feminine and masculine energies worked together and had a very, very good balance so that I could bring my desires to life using my masculine energy. But it's also balanced throughout the day, as I mentioned. Great, great question, girl. Okay, my girls, I will see you in our next video. Thank you so much for all of your questions and all of the video suggestions that you girls have been leaving. I really love those. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Bye!